Amy Chan. Welcome to another episode of This is Yaletown. Tonight we're at V Lounge and we're here for the launch of the book Sociable. It's a new book on how social marketing is changing the landscape of business today. Come join me as we go upstairs and get some more insight from the authors. Steve Jagger, one of the authors of Sociable. So Steve, can you tell me what's Sociable? Tell me what the book's all about.
Sure, the base of the book's all about online, social media, getting involved in the internet to meet in real life is really the best way to explain it, is to do this, but create the relationship online through things like Twitter, Facebook, blogging, meetup.com, create that relationship and then take it offline. There's lots of small and medium-sized businesses, sales professionals that just don't know what to do with the internet, want to get involved, want to use these tools, but don't really know where to start.
How has being sociable changed the business landscape for yourself?
Sure, so I've got a real estate software company, and lots of our realtors don't necessarily know what to do. They know they should be online, or they know they should use Twitter, or they see Twitter being referenced on CNN, but they don't know what to do. So the idea behind it, or the opportunity we saw, is that there's lots and lots of these types of people out there that want to get involved, just don't really know where to start. And that's kind of why we wrote the book. When I'm talking to somebody that's a little bit skeptical, I usually like to show them search.twitter.com and search for something. Search for Volvo or Hummer or a brand that they like, and show them what's going on in the Twitter world, what people are actually saying about that product or about that service, and show them that the marketing department of a business is not necessarily in control of what's actually going on. It's all about putting out a good product and a good service, and people will talk about it.
Describe what being sociable is in the digital age today.
Being sociable is about realizing that social media is not a video game. It's not about how many followers I have versus you have. What it's really about is how many good relationships you build versus I build, which means versus separating social media from all other types of marketing or activities. It's like we're doing here tonight. We've got several hundred people at this event that all came off of social networks to meet in person, to build more intimate relationships, and then we'll go off back online and connect. But now that we know each other, it means something more. So it's actually not offline networking versus online networking. It's actually layers of connecting with people and using great tools.
How do you think that a bunch of the businesses in Yaletown is using social media to change their business?
Well, there's a whole bunch of examples. Obviously I look across the street, which you can't see right now, and I'm looking at Blend's Copy. And Blend's Copy follows the people in the immediate geographic area, sees who's talking about copy, communicates with them, gets in a dialogue, and so they use a very geographical nanocasting to pull people in. So that's something they're doing very well, and it's so easy. It's literally just a search function in Twitter where you can find out who in your area is talking about your product. Capone's is jazz-oriented, so they're finding great jazz information and they're just sharing it online. So in essence, although they're really about serving food and drinks, and they've got some jazz artists, they're really focusing on that, again, that small niche. So I think as a small business person or an individual location, is what they're doing really well, both Blends and Capone's, is they're focusing on a specific market, and they're spending the time to intimately communicate with them, and they're filling their locations.
Thank you very much for being here, and Sociable! Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for the book launch of Sociable. To find out more information, check out sociablebook.com, and to watch previous episodes of This is Yaletown, check out thisisyaletown.com. Thanks, and see you soon.